All right, what is going on, guys? Got another breakdown for UFC 275. This one is the long-awaited rematch between Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. The first one was the last pay-per-view before the pandemic started. Main event was Romero versus Adesanya. So this one really bailed it out. Probably the best women's fight of all time. Razor close, and it's finally happening again. Winner will almost certainly get a title shot against Carla Esparza, and yeah, so Joanna gonna have a 2.5 inch reach advantage, 2 inches taller, train out of American top team. So I'll start with Joanna. Been around forever, fought all the top dogs in the division. Did lose to Rose Namajunas twice. Lost to Valentina Shevchenko, but whatever, it's gonna happen. Best win is over Jessica Andrade. Always good, huge size advantage in that one. Jessica Penne, Carla Esparza. So been around for a minute. Very good boxing, fast hands, uses her range very well. Excellent jab, good kicking game, just all around dynamic striking. Trains at American top team, so good enough on the ground to avoid trouble. Um, was KO'd by Rose the first time, lost a close decision the second time, and lost fairly handily to Valentina. I mean, I don't want to say fairly handily, but Valentina is just on a different level. And then, of course, the Weili Zhang fight. I'll never forget that hematoma. I don't know how that was possible. It looked like it was like honestly like fucking life threatening, man. Like her head was a totally different shape than it was before the fight. So you know, it's no surprise that it's been 2 years since we've seen her, and the layoff is gonna weigh heavy on my prediction in this one. And if I'm being real, man, the layoff is pretty much my main rationale for the pick I'm gonna make in this fight, if that's giving it away or not. But yeah, close fight to Weili Zhang. It was output versus power. Zhang landed the heavier shots. Joanna had the volume. Joanna clearly won 2 rounds. I thought the fifth round was really close. I was rooting for Joanna in that one. I'm pretty sure I bet on it. This was before the YouTube channel, but yeah, going back and watching it, I think the right decision was made. The damage was just next level, the power is next level, and but yeah, she's gonna have the speed advantage. She's gonna have the range advantage, and if she can really get the volume going, it's gonna be a big factor. Only issue is I feel like it plays a lot better over 5 rounds. Over 3 rounds, if Zhang can steal a couple rounds, landing heavier shots, it's probably gonna sway the fight for her. So for Weili Zhang, coming off the two losses to Rose Namajunas, the first one was the head kick. Just really got caught with it. It was over quickly. The second one, very close decision. There's plenty of people who thought she won. Made some improvements in that one. It was kind of a conservative fight both ways, but her grappling looked pretty good. Rose Namajunas, good BJJ. So it shows that Zhang is adding those layers to her game. Before that, pretty much unstoppable. Um, but the thing is again, it's the layoff, man. Zhang has been in there fighting for the title again. She's had to try to get better. She's worked on her grappling, which really shows. And Joanna, on the other hand, it's hard to believe that she's going to be super motivated for this rematch. And I mean, we've already seen, Zhang has the power advantage. If she can just land the heavier shots, it's probably going to make up for whatever volume Joanna has. You also got to wonder how that beating is just going to factor in. Like, it's got to take a lot out of you. Again, man, that is the worst hematoma I've ever seen. It's really hard to believe how that was real. Like, seriously, we'll probably never see anything like that again. And again, man, it's not hard to see why she took 2 years off. And I'm not counting her out completely, but when we look at the line for this fight, we got Zhang Wei Li at -174 on FanDuel. On DK, it's a great price, -165. And I think at that range, I'm fairly comfortable going with Wei Li Zhang. I think she's one of the most serious women's fighters. And so is Joanna, she's very entertaining. But again, man, just 2 years off. Zhang is very serious. Just seems to be one of if not the most motivated women's fighter on the whole roster, other than Valentina. And I think it's gonna show. She just seems like she's destined to be champion, and I think that Now that Rose is out of the way, she's got a clear path to really snag the belt and maybe hold on to it for a while, because I do think that she would probably get the best of Rose in the third fight. I mean, who knows? We might get super motivated Rose, but I don't know, man. I think as long as the Pat Barry situation is going on, it's going to be tough for Rose. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is, man. And yeah, I just think that Zhang is very motivated. She's gotten better, and it's really just the layoff, man. I can't hate on this line at all at minus 165, and I am going to make a bet on it. So thanks for watching, guys. Sure, subscribe, and take it easy.